Okay, hello guys. This is Lax uh,
2047.
2047, Group 105. I am Ismam Fatin Zishan. My metric number is 195747. Currently in the sixth semester of my study, and I'm from Computer Science and Information Technology faculty.
Okay. So hi everyone, my name is Heng Hoy Gi and my metric number is 192940. I'm from Bachelor of Industrial Design from Faculty of Design and Architecture. Yeah, that's all. Syafiqa?
Hi, my name is Syafiqa Binti Razak. My matric number is 198979. I'm from Faculty Economy and I'm currently in sixth semester. Thank you.
Hello and hi everyone. I am Ummi Sabariah Binti Mahamud. My metric number is 191961. Currently, I'm in my final semester in Bachelor of Environmental and Occupational Health. I'm from Faculty of Medicine and Health Science. Thank you.
Hello, doctor. My name is Xuchen. My metric number is 20091, and I come from the Faculty of Economy and Management.
Hello, my name is Tian Feng. My metric number is 200147. You also can call me H. I'm also from Faculty Economics and Administration. Thank you.
Okay, so that's all. Okay, so today we're going to recite the poem, right? So
Maybe I can share screen.
yeah, sure. Right.
Okay.
Or
So we are group 105 from Next 2047 and this is our second discussion video. And we got a poem from an event that called #Abdul and from Ambassador Lane 9. And the title for the poem is Can You See Me? Okay. So Ismam, maybe you can be the first one to read the poem.
okay, so I can start, I guess. So our title is Can You See Me? And it is by I Will Ambassador Lamai. And can you see me as I lie under my sheets, the overwhelming fear surrounding me? But in the next day, I'm in school promising everything is okay. Can you see me when I am a missing child as my groom is taking me away? Or is it easier for you to believe I am just another runaway? Can you see me for me when the media turns my passion into aggression? The relentless ignorant comments or questions on our hair, our culture just per- perpetuating our oppression. Can you see me when I get stopped and searched 9.7 times more than my white counterpart? Next.
Maybe this part for Ummi.
Okay. Can you see me before I have to die at the hand of a knife? Or will I just be another statistic in the chart. Don't don't know our daily struggle, yet we we get stopped blaming the white. Please understand racism can be much more subtle than the far right. Can you see me when I've come here from another country and my family had no choice but to move? But we are told we are not welcome. The language barrier makes you feel uncomfortable, and our non-British cultural values must be removed. Can you see me as exploited when the society makes out like I consent to sex? Can you see me when self-harm is my only form of control over my life? Please understand my healing will be very complex.
Okay. So this part for me, can you see me as a survivor and not to tell me? Just leave, or what about men shutting down our voice again and again? Men are victims too. Of all the issues we speak of, that's what our job society action. It's for these things shouldn't happen to anyone, but we can't forget the facts. It happens to women and black people much, much more. Yes, it's sad. But we don't want your sympathy. Don't feel guilty for your privilege to to use it to give us an ability. I'm not sorry that we will keep talking about it. The injustice people shouldn't have to face. It will be a whole lot easier if we listen and learn from our communities to maintain a safe space. We appreciate all genuine, intelligent, and voluntary contribution. We need you all to be part of the solutions. So that's all from our poem. Do you guys have any part that maybe need some extra explanation?
So for the uh, should I start for the explanation?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
Yes.
okay, so for the first part, as far as I have read the poem, I understood that there is a man who is like deprived of his basic human rights from everything. Like it's like he's being the victim of racism in everywhere he goes. So when there is a white guy, he is like checked very less than him, and like the media turns the aggression on the other races more than the whites. So for the first part, as I understood, like it's very overwhelming for the other races to feel it like feel it like the victim of the racism.
That's all.
That's for the first part, I think. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So for this part, actually,
Okay.
uh,
Oh,
hmm, okay.
okay, Gi, you can speak.
No, I forgot this is your part.
Okay. For this part, I think the person is trying to say that he is a refugee, that he is running from his own country because of the human right, because his country is not safe for him and her and his family. So he came to another country to make living, but peoples are trying to avoid them, trying to critique them just because they are not the community there. So yeah, they are being exploited, they are become sex slave, and yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. So for this part, like um, they are speaking that not only women can be victim of the racism or bully, but else men also is the victim. Actually, is all people can be possibly be the victim of bullying and also racism. And we actually, not we lah, the victim, not they not only want the sympathy from you guys, but they want the privilege use, like give them a ability to live same with us. Yeah. And yes, I think for this class almost like that. But overall for the whole term, um okay. For the second paragraph from what I searched is that I just the word of groom, but actually it's groomer. At first I didn't understand what the meaning of groomer, but after that I found a word is child grooming. Did you guys heard before about child grooming?
Okay.
Okay. Actually, child grooming is like um, a family raise a children from baby until an adult, but they raise the baby uh, in advance, just want the baby become a bride for someone, a wife. Yeah, do you understand?
Yeah, I think we understand.
Yeah. That's why they explain it like the child disappear as a missing kid, but they only think the children is run away, and this is happening around the world. And this film is not only about racism, because like for this paragraph, can you see me ex- exploded when the society makes out like I consented to sex, and this is happening around the world. Like when women get raped, people will judge the woman like you're wearing too short, you're wearing too tight. But actually, uh, many victims that they are just wearing normal, but they still get raped. Like they consented to sex. Yeah. And also for the last paragraph, self harm. Maybe people will judge that you you harm yourself. You shouldn't do that. You should control yourself. But actually, that's not an easy thing to control themselves. Yeah. Okay, I think I speak too much.
No,
There's
it's
also
all right. It's all right. So
comment.
the poem is really meaningful as the way like someone is explaining about how he feels or how he is like deprived of his human rights and how he is the victim of racism. So it is very meaningful, and for me, I think the poem is very like very like similar and kind of like he's the speaking some way of our race or something like that, because sometimes like we feel like something like that when we go to another countries, or maybe sometimes we go to uh, maybe we face some another races, we feel the same thing. So it's very meaningful in that way.
I agree with you, Zishan.
Thank you for agreeing with me. uh, all right. So you guys have anything to add more? Like,
Yeah, I'm also agree with Zishan, but in my opinion, the poem have successfully portrayed the emotions of people who fight against the human rights. So it is a good poem anyway. Good job for the group one for making the good poems. But I want to highlight about one phrases from the poem, which is which the phrases mention that can you see me? When self-harm is my only form of control over my life, please understand my healing will be very complex. I think the writer wants to tell us that only self-harm action such as punching yourself and pulling out their hair is the only way to make them feel calm to fight against human rights. So We must together create awareness that human rights issues can be a bad situation for people that can lead to many worse situations towards their emotions. So that's all for my opinion. What about others? What about Tian Feng?
Okay, thank you for group one's jobs. After reading this poem, from this part, we can see clearly content and clearly theme. We can, for me, easily to understand the more clearly the feelings of the racism experienced in this poem, especially for the opening line, "Can you see me?" This is a very good, nice reading. The content mainly describes the specific description of used subject for this poem, and we can look back to the that paragraph. Use fingered to explain more closely explains the extent of racism. I like the 9.7 times that my weight, like that, right? Okay.
How about Xuchen?
I think this is a good one, and this is very outlanders because you can see the "Can you see me? Can you see me?" With the start of every paragraph, and this is characteristic of the poem, and yes, that's all.
Maybe Xuchen, you can give more opinion like for the last part because the previous part, Syafiqa and Tian Feng already give their opinion.
Yeah, I can add some more. I think by "Can you see me?" the title, the writer here means like, are you blind? Like he's like wants to wants attendance of everyone. So he's like grabbing attendance of everyone by saying that, "Can you see me?" And another thing here is like it is for the people, those who are outshadowed by the society, and he's trying to say that like we are not useless people in the society. We can do better things. So do not just ignore us. So the poem is very uh, like he's like grabbing the attention by saying in the poem that, "Can you see me?" So you guys should notice us. You guys not should not just ignore us. So it's like that. So I think we can go to the conclusion, maybe. So
Okay.
you can, G, you can go ahead for the conclusion.
Okay. So like overall for this poem, actually it talks a lot about human rights, not only racism but also the violence and also self harm and also women's rights. Okay. And I think this is quite a good poem, and it also got an original author that record her video in YouTube. Maybe you guys can take a look because I think her expression is much more better than us. Yeah, and yeah, I think that's all for our discussion video. And the next discussion video 3 will be from group two, and also about human rights. Yeah, we will look forward to that. That's all from us. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you,
Okay,
guys.
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Thank
everyone.
you,
Bye bye.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.